Darling resident, Mordecai speaking. Well now, if it isn't my own baby brother. I thought I told you to quit calling me on this number. You need to vent. Hi, fine. What's on your mind, Walls? Really? The boy stabbed you? And scratched you across the face? Line in the left eye, huh? You know, I don't want to say you had it coming. Well, you should have seen this coming from a mile away. Look, I know I ain't no saint myself, but don't think I didn't see the absolute hell you put that boy through. You see, this is why I never married or had kids. I think our family just ain't cut out for it. Oh, so now it's my fault, is it? Listen, Wallace, I never told you to kill the poor woman. Personally, I thought Francine was quite the lovely young dame. All I said is that if you really hated her that much, and you really wanted her gone that bad, there were ways for you to get rid of her without drawing any suspicion to yourself. What I didn't tell you to do was to place the blame for what happened on your son. That was all you. Well, you could always press charges, but if you ask me, I say you should just clean yourself up and just deal with it. It's not worth getting the fuzz involved. What exactly did he say to you right before he left? Honestly, good for him. Look, I may not know the boy quite as well as you do, but I've spent enough time around him to know that Walden's a man of his word. When he says he's gonna beat the shit out of somebody, he's gonna beat the shit out of somebody. So when he says he don't want to see your face ever again, and that he'll make you beg for death if he does, well. Wallace, listen. I've been meaning to have a serious talk with you about this for quite some time. How many friends would you say that you have, dear brother? Well, what I mean is, you offed Francine. You pushed your only child away from you. How many servants would be willing to stand up for you at the drop of a hat, do you think? What I'm saying is, from where I'm standing, it looks like you're well on your way to finding yourself completely alone without any friends or family that want anything to do with you. Yes, that includes me too. Look, Wallace, if you can find a way to humble yourself and take accountability for your actions, then we can talk. But until then, this is goodbye, dear brother. Oh, Lord. Whoever could it be, I wonder? Doylan residence, Mordecai speaking. Yeah, the greeting was just a formality. I already knew it was going to be you before I even picked up the phone, Walls. Wallace, I thought I already told you. Unless you finally manage to straighten yourself out and take some accountability for your actions, you and I ain't got nothing to talk about. You looking for some advice? What about exactly? So you managed to get a hold of Walden and live to tell the tale, huh? That's a surprise? I was fully expecting it to be on site, if you catch my drift. Or what did the boy say? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So basically what you're saying is he still don't want nothing to do with you. Well, where do I even begin with you? Because that's the saddest excuse of an apology if there ever was one. Walls. You killed the boy's mother. You blamed him for it for pretty much his entire life. That ain't exactly something you can just apologize for and expect everything to be okay right after. Well, try putting yourself in his shoes a moment. Would you forgive you for all that you done? Yeah, right. Keep on telling yourself that, Walls. Hey, now I may not be a shrink, but at least I understand what it means to want somebody dead. It don't mean just taking away somebody's life. It means ruining some lives there along with it. Secondly, when you're apologizing, it ain't about you. It's about realizing you done wrong and working on yourself to do better, regardless of whether or not you'll actually be forgiven. You didn't hear a damn thing I've been saying to you this whole time, did you? Soft? I ain't soft, Wallace. It's called being grown. I figured with you being well over 60 by now, you'd understand that. Guess not. Oh, you want my advice, do you, Walls? Okay, I got your advice. Now you listen up, because this is the most important thing I can possibly say to you. You listening? Okay, here's what you do. Take all that belly aching you insist on doing, stick it where the sun don't shine, and take it to somebody who cares.
No, I am absolutely certain that this blue is off. No, my eyes aren't going. Your eyes are going. It's blue. Blue's a primary color. That means if it shows any traces of any color other than blue, it's off. Neighbor, neighbor, don't lean so far over to that. You're making me nervous. Now, as I was saying. Huh? God damn it, what did I say? Line 5, shut it down. An employee just fell into the vat. Neighbor? Neighbor, yes, I see you. Grab my hand. Uh, uh gotcha. All right. I'll pull you up on 3. Ready? 1, 2, uh, uh, oh, perfect. Neighbor, are you all right? Oh, I'm wonderful. And when I find the motherfucker that pushed me, there's gonna be hell to pay. Uh, Howdy? Hey, Howdy, could you lend us a hand? Or two? Oh, stop it. You've got arms for days. All right, we'll go one at a time. That way we won't accidentally pull you down in here with us. Neighbor, you first. Uh, you good up there, neighbor? All right. Yep, I can reach. Yep, ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah. Well, we must be a sight. Are you all right, neighbor? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. And I was right, too. That blue just had the slightest bit of red in it. All right. Line 5, we're all clear. Get this fat drained out and order a new batch from the lab. My assistant and I are going to go clean ourselves up. And then I'm finding the arrogant bastard that shoved me in. Okay. Now, all we need is a drop of orange. Just one little... fuck. Ah. Well, if the fire alarms weren't going off before, they certainly are now. What the fuck? The grinder's on fire. Why the hell is the grinder on fire? What the hell were you idiots out here trying to grind up? Who the hell were you idiots trying to grind up? No, don't try to pour water on it. We're too close to the lines in the control panels, and we're all fucking dying today. Grab the fire extinguishers. The rest of you get back to a safe distance. All right, everyone. Fire's out. Is everyone okay? Anybody need any treatment for any burns? All right. The medics will be making the rounds to make sure that everyone's good to go. Production will be down for the next few days while we try to get the grinder cleaned up and back in working order. If it needs to be replaced, it'll be replaced. Now, would anyone like to tell me how the fuck this might have happened? If nobody fesses up, I'll just look back at the security footage of the production floor and see who was operating the grinder when the fire started. And whoever I see in that footage is really going to be in trouble. The grinder is like 90% metal. Any fires that started because of a malfunction should have been small and isolated. That thing was engulfed in flames. Whatever. Since nobody seems to want to fess up to starting the fire, I guess it'll just have to wait until I look back at the security footage to find out what happened. For now, cleaners, I'm going to need you to go out on production and scrub up all the scorch marks you can. The rest of you have Poppy and her team look you over, then head back to the dorms and get some rest. Hmm? Oh, I'm fine. I was trying to make a peach color when the fire alarm went off. It did not go well.
This is just perfect. I zone out for 5 minutes watching the workers here mix up colors, and the rest of my group just moves on without me. Couldn't we have done this at, like, a petting zoo or something? Hopefully I won't be in too much trouble. Huh? There's a stairwell that leads to the factory's upper levels. That's never been covered on any of the tours. None of the ones that I've been on, anyway. I wonder why. Maybe if I go up there, it'll give me a bird's eye view of the ground floor, and I'll be able to see where my group is at. Okay. I'm almost positive I'm not supposed to be up here. Where is everyone? I thought there would be more workers around. Oh, that didn't sound good. Maybe someone forgot to read one of the warning signs they've got posted around here. It's okay. Just figure out where the group is at, and we can get back to the lower level of the factory. Ah, there we go. A railing. Damn it. I don't see the tour guide or anyone from my class anywhere. I wonder if the scary stories about this place are true. That anyone that gets left behind on the tours are captured and handed over to a mad scientist to be experimented on.
Don't freak out. You're fine. The name's Walden Darling. I'm the manager of this facility.
Oh, thank God. I was starting to get worried. Is everything all right? I heard a scream.
Don't pay any mind to it. Probably just a minor incident. This facility's medical personnel will make sure they're all right. For now, let's just worry about you. You aren't supposed to be up here.
I know. I was on a tour and I got separated from my group while we were in the mixing room.
Got distracted by the different colors, I take it?
Yeah.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Well, let's see. It's 12:30 right now. The tour should be near the entry getting ready for lunch. Come on, I'll take you back and help you find them.
Thanks.
So, aside from getting lost, how are you liking the factory so far?
Are you kidding? I love coming to this place. The mixing room especially is always my favorite part of the tour.
So I take it I can expect to see your application sitting on my desk in the near future?
Well, I don't know. My scores right now are kind of meh. And it's my last year before graduating. I'm not failing, but I don't think I'm going to be given the opportunity to land a job in this place.
Do you want a job working in this place?
Yes. Yes, I do. This place seems so cool. And you guys actually get to live here, so you never have to worry about rent or housing? It sounds like the ultimate dream.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm open to holding a position for you here at the factory if you're willing to put in the work and get your scores up.
Are you serious? You're seriously willing to let me join the Rainbow Factory crew?
Sure. It's not every day that I meet someone that's just as passionate about making colors as I am. But my word will only get you so far. You've got to be willing to put in the work, too.
I swear. I'll do my best.
Glad to hear it. That must be them up ahead. Hey, Candace. Are you missing someone?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Where did you find them?
I found them. Where do you think?
My apologies, sir. I thought I had made sure that the whole group was accounted for throughout the tour.
Yes, well, if you could meet me in my office once the tour's wrapped up, I'd really appreciate it. What was your name?
Neighbor, sir.
Neighbor. I'll have to remember that. Enjoy the rest of your tour of the factory, all of you. Good day.
Bye, Mr. Darling.
Yeah, don't refer to him as Mr. Darling. He hates that.
Ah, you're in some deep trouble, aren't you?
Oh, big time.
Walden, get your shoes on and make yourself look presentable. You and I are heading out for the day.
Okay. Where are we going exactly?
We're going to the Rainbow Factory.
Oh, did you sign us up for a tour or something?
Nope. I've arranged for us to meet with one of their engineers to see if we can't do something about that hand of yours.
But I thought the Rainbow Factory only made rainbows.
That's what I thought too. But apparently they've got some big-brained science types that specialize in other things. And apparently this guy knows how to make a prosthetic for you that'll be just as good as the real thing.
That does sound nice.
Well then, get yourself ready and let's go. We've got to be there in an hour.
Well, hello there. Mr. Darling, I presume?
Wallace. And this is my son, Walden. We have an appointment to see a Mr. Beagle about a prosthetic.
All right. I'll give him a call and let him know that you're here.
Thanks.
Dad, what if this doesn't work out? Like, what if it's too expensive or something?
Honestly, if it means not having to deal with your prosthetic falling off in public ever again, I'll pay whatever these lab rats want to ask for it.
Ah, okay.
Good morning. How are you two doing today?
Fine, fine. Are you the engineer I spoke to on the phone?
Barnaby B. Beagle at your service.
All right, then.
And you must be, Little Wally?
Yeah. I am Walden.
Well, it's nice to meet you, kid. Boy, you're a bit taller than I was expecting you to be.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yep. And it's hard to believe he's not done growing yet.
Huh. Well, that's not a problem. Come with me and I'll show you to my lab. Let's see what we can do for you. Have a seat, you two. So, Wally, I hear you could use a hand.
Huh. Very funny. But, yeah. This one's sort of, not all that good.
Yeah. And if I have to explain why my son's hand keeps falling off and what happened to it one more time, I'm going to lose it.
Well, luckily my creations are far more sturdy than these run-of-the-mill basic prosthetics. I'm talking a prosthetic that's durable, offers fluid motion, and feels so real to the person wearing it, it'll be like the hand was never gone.
And it won't fall off?
Trust me, kid. Someone could try yanking it off of you, and they'd have to take the rest of you along with them.
Almost sounds too good to be true. Got any lying around you can possibly show us to prove you're not bluffing?
You betcha I do. Let's see. That injury looks like it was rough. How'd that happen?
I was climbing a tree, and it fell and landed on my hand. I kinda had to tear it off myself in order to free myself.
Huh, you're tough as nails, I'll give you that. Let me see now. How about something like this? Full mobility with retractable claws, water and fireproof, with built-in sensors that allows the wearer to be able to feel whatever they hold or touch.
Cool. You can do all that?
All that and more. This limb is being made for one of our employees. Yours is going to be made specifically tailored to you and whatever you want or need it to do for you. And the best part is, you'll never have to have it replaced ever again. Unless you want an upgrade, of course.
Is that even possible? Walden's still just a boy with a lot of growing left to do. It's going to have to be replaced at least once before his final growth spurt.
Not this one, it ain't. I can't say much without crossing over into top secret information territory, but that's what makes my creation superior to anyone else's. This prosthetic will be able to grow alongside the boy without ever feeling too tight or coming loose. It's rust-proof, scratch-resistant. Need I say more?
Sounds way too good to be true if you ask me. But you've got a pretty strong reputation, and your skills did come highly recommended. Well, what do you think, Walden?
I love it. I really want this prosthetic.
Of course you do. Oh, I guess all that's left is to talk business. So how much is this magical prosthetic going to cost me?
Well, nothing's going to be set in stone until the final fitting is complete. But right now, you're looking at, about 85 grand to start out.
I'll offer you 100 for it, if you can make it the top priority of all your projects.
Want to jump the line, eh? 150.
125.
135, and I'll make it so the prosthetic that he has now won't fall off until this one is ready.
Deal. It'll save me from the embarrassment, at least.
All right. If you want to wait outside, all I have to do is take a few simple measurements, and the two of you can be on your way.
Fine, then.
Man, what an asshole. Oh. Sorry, kid.
It's okay. I know he's an asshole.
I know it's not any of my business, but is your pops always like that?
No. Usually he's a lot worse.
Well, I'm not doing this for him. I'm doing this for you.
Can your prosthetics really do everything you say they can do?
It's like I said, all that and more. Now, you tell me everything you want this hand of yours to do, and I promise you, I'll make it the best damn prosthetic I've ever made.
So let me get this straight. I'm supposed to be an alternate version of you.
Uh-huh.
You know, if it wasn't for the blue pompadour, I'd say you were bluffing. I suppose that means I'm not the only alternate Wally that's out there, then.
Oh no, there's lots of us. The others call me original, but there's opposite, lovesick, watcher, butcher, priest, Grayscale, Beachtown. He's pretty cool. If you can think it, there's probably a Wally for it. What do they call you?
Rainbow Factory Wally, I guess.
Rainbow factory? You mean this is a factory that makes rainbows?
That's right.
Wow, that sounds pretty cool.
It's certainly something, all right.
How do you do it?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
How do you make the rainbows?
You know, it's such a complicated process that I don't think you'll be able to grasp. All you need to know is that everything we put into our colors is all natural with zero artificial elements added in.
Well, that sounds nice. What's your job inside of the rainbow factory?
I'm the manager.
Oh, so you're in charge of everyone?
Yep.
What about home?
I'm sorry, home?
Yeah, home. Are they like the whole factory? Are they your house? What are they like?
Well, the only home I know of is this enormous dragon-like behemoth whose head vaguely resembles a house. They typically appear in a more humanoid form, though.
Sounds kinda scary if you ask me. Hey, what's that?
Huh? Original weight, no.
Wow, that's a really big grinder machine you got there.
Excuse me, sorry. Yes, it is.
Is it one of those things where you guys record yourselves throwing random objects into it and you post the footage for viewers to see?
No. But I'm pretty sure the dark web would get a kick out of something like that. This is just one of the devices the factory uses to make our rainbows. To grind up material so that, nothing goes to waste.
Wow, that's pretty neat.
Okay, how about I take you to my office? That way you don't accidentally hurt yourself.
Oh wow, you're really strong. You might even be stronger than Eddie.
Okay, let's just sit you down. Okay. As fascinating as all of this is, I've got a lot of work I have to do. Is there any way that I can keep you out of trouble until I am done?
Ah, got any apples?
Shh. Do I have apples? Are you kidding? I love apples. Here you go. What are you just gonna sit there and stare at it?
Yep.
Well, all right then. I'm going to get started on some paperwork. As if my life wasn't weird enough already.
Walden, we need your assistance down in the lab.
I'm kinda busy at the moment. Can it wait?
No, trust me. You're really gonna want to see this.
Very well then. So what are we looking at here?
I guess you could say he's a patient of sorts.
Patient? There aren't a whole lot of people in the area that I've been treating lately. My next appointment isn't due to come in for at least another week or two.
Oh no, this guy's new, and he asked for you specifically.
Well, that's weird. Are you able to tell what exactly is the matter with him?
I mean, I can definitely see what the problem is. It looks like he's got a severe form of grayscaling.
Oh, well, if that's all, then this shouldn't take much time at all.
No, Wally, you don't understand. It's severe.
I don't like that. I don't like the way you just said that.
Well, let's just get to the lab, and you'll see what I mean.
All right. Now what?
Hi. You must be the Wally of this universe.
Original? Oh my God. What? What happened to you?
Oh, so you've met Original Wally. That's good. That'll make explaining this a bit easier. I'm not quite him, exactly. Just a slightly different version of him.
An alternate. All right. So you must be...
Grayscale Wally?
Right, right. Well, not that I really need to ask, but what brings you here to the Rainbow Factory, Grayscale?
I was hoping you could help me. Make it so that the grayscaling will stop.
Kinda figured. Could you provide me a little bit of information about what might be causing this?
It was home.
Home? Why would Home choose to do something like this?
I don't really know. I guess I did something to make them upset, and this is my punishment for that.
Do you have any idea what you could have done to upset them?
I don't know, but I must have done something bad for them to be doing this to me, right?
Oh, I just got flashbacks and not the good kind, all right? And how long has this been going on for?
About a week, I think.
Okay. Any symptoms outside of the obvious grayscaling?
Symptoms?
Yeah, like what's been happening and how you've been feeling ever since this started happening to you.
Oh, well, I do feel pretty tired most of the time. My whole body aches, and I need sleep if I want to have any energy.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, everything I touch grayscales too. My paintings, apples, the furniture I sit on, everything.
I see. I guess that explains why your clothes are also grayscaled then.
Uh-huh. It doesn't last forever, though. Most things tend to go back to normal as soon as I'm not touching it. I just wish my paintings would do that too.
Hmm. How'd you wind up hearing about this place, kid?
Frank told me about it.
My Frank or your Frank?
My Frank. They found something in a really old book they had. It talked about hidden portals that led to different universes. The first one I found, I said, I really hope this one can take me to the Rainbow Factory. And now, here I am. Just in time, too. It was getting dark, and being outside when it's dark is a very bad thing.
All right, well, here's the good news, at least. The good news is that there's a very good chance we'll be able to cure you of this grayscaling issue you have. The bad news is that the treatment for this kind of condition is going to be very, very painful.
I'll try anything. I just want to be normal again.
Right. We should also see if we can find a way to keep home from doing anything like this to you again. The last thing we need is for that asshole to undo any sort of progress we managed to make.
Well, this is a first, I think. All 4 members of the Darling family out for a stroll together.
Well, it was your suggestion. And you were right. It is kind of nice to get out of the factory for a bit and get out in nature for a while.
Just watch your step so you don't slip and fall on a patch of ice, Kai. And I don't think you want to add getting a hip replacement to your Christmas list this year.
Speak for yourself. I'm still fairly steady for my age.
Says the man that carries a walking stick. Hey. Well then.
What? You're the one who always told me never tolerate anyone who disrespects the members of our family. Plus, I'm pretty sure you've had that coming your whole entire life.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, now you done it. I'm for Snowball.
Snowball? What on earth is a snowball?
Well, typically it starts off something like this.
Huh? Hey!
Did you just toss my spouse into a fucking snowbank?
Sure is looking that way, don't it?
This means war.
All right. Blankets. And some hot cocoa for each of you.
Thanks, Poppy.
You guys seriously almost gave yourselves hypothermia by having a snowball fight?
I don't think you could call it a snowball fight. Exactly.
Yeah. More like wrestling.
Oh, man, I wish I could have seen it. So who won?
Nobody. Nobody came out on top. Everybody froze their asses off.
Then what was the point? It's a respect thing. One got back at Walls for disrespecting me. Grayscale got back at me for disrespecting Rags. We all just got a little carried away is all.
Did you guys have fun at least?
Well, almost some, I guess. At least we made it back up to the factory before the exhaustion set in.
Yeah, by kicking each other's asses all the way there. What do you say we call a truce and never try anything like that again?
Agreed.
Walls, what are you doing?
Mordecai? Shit. How long have you been standing there?
Long enough, I'll wager.
All right, look. This isn't what it looks like. These aren't mine. I was just, watching them. Yeah, one of our receptionists is having me watch them while her kid is at school. That's what this is.
You talking about Lisa's boy?
Yeah, exactly.
Lisa ain't got no kids, Walls.
All right, you got me. Look, this doesn't have to be anything weird, all right? I just collect dinosaur figurines, is all. And sometimes I like to pull a few figurines from my collection and play around with them for a while. It's a hobby. What's wrong with a man having a hobby?
Walls, just who in the hell do you think you're talking to right now? Pops?
It's just... I know we didn't have anything like these while we were growing up. All the other kids on our street would be out playing with their toys, and here we were, reading books, maybe toying around with an abacus, if we were lucky. I remember how excited he used to get whenever Dad would let you use the typewriter. But it just wasn't the same. He's just... give back something I feel like we lost as kids.
Denied.
What?
We ain't lose nothing when we were kids, Walls. We were denied. Denied the right to have fun. Be kids, you know? You got a favorite?
What, like a favorite dinosaur?
Yeah. Everyone's got a favorite, right?
Carnotaurus.
What? Oh. You know, I've always been a little partial to Spinosaurus myself.
Why am I not surprised? You can never tell a soul about this, all right? And you're not allowed to give me shit about it either.
How about this? I won't give any shit about you and your dinosaur figurines if you don't give me any more shit about lacking jewelry. You got a deal?
All right. Deal. What's this? Sent you something special this holiday season. I hope you like it. Much love, Mordecai. A little corny, but all right. Oh, so that's the game you want to play, eh, brother?
Darling residents.
Yeah, it's Wallace. Could you put my brother on for me, please?
Unfortunately, the master is taking a nap right now. I can take a message and pass it along to him if he'd like.
No, wake his old ass up and put him on the phone. This is urgent.
Right away, sir. Master Mordecai? Master Mordecai.
Yes, what is it?
A phone call from your brother, sir. He says it's urgent.
All righty, give him here. Yeah?
Hey, brother. Just got your gift that you sent me.
Yeah? Are you liking it, Walls?
Really? A glitter bomb? Could you be any more immature?
Your place was looking a little bit dull. I thought I'd liven the place up a little bit.
And it just had to be pink, didn't it?
Of course, what else?
I'm gonna get you back. You're not gonna know when, and you're not gonna know how, but I'm gonna get you back, goddammit.
I love you too, brother. Merry Christmas.
Everything all right, sir?
Just dandy. I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh, God. What the hell does he want? What do you want?
Well, damn. Straight to the point, then. Does that rainbow factory of yours manufacture glitter products, perchance?
We can? Why?
Your uncle tried to start some shit with me by sending me a glitter bomb through the mail. I'm looking to get him back.
Oh, no. I'm staying out of that one. You're on your own.
Darling residents.
Yeah, hi, this is Walden. Can you get my Uncle Mordecai for me, please?
He is taking a nap at the moment. Can
I don't care. Wake his old ass up and give him the phone. Tell him it's urgent.
Right away, sir. Mr. Mordecai?
God damn it, what's a guy gotta do to catch up on some sleep around here?
Sorry. It's your nephew. He says it's urgent.
Oh. What can I do for you, Wally boy?
Fucking red alert, Uncle Kai. My dad just called here asking if we made glitter products. My guess is that he wants to get back at you for that glitter bomb you had me make. Just thought I'd give you a heads up.
Go figure. I'll keep my wits about, no worries. Thank you for the heads up, though.
All right. Good night.
Boss, a package just arrived for you.
I didn't know that anything. Set it down. Back up, back up.
Was that really necessary, sir?
Heh. Better. I figured as much.
Yes?
Using my old tricks against me now, are ya? You're gonna have to do better than that, Walls.
What? Is this about the package?
Of course, what else would I be referring to?
Oh, that package was just a diversion.
You said what now? Well played, brother. The two of you are fired, by the way.
Oh, come on.
In any event, how did you know I like the color silver?
You're my fucking brother, asshat. Merry Christmas.
You know, Walls, I had a thought. What if we...
No.
You can't just veto something without even knowing what it is, you dusty old prune. Now hush up and let me finish.
Think we'll be entertained tonight?
I know I will. I brought a book. Watch what you say to Night Walls. I think the place is bugged. Oh, fuck off, Mordecai. Walls, wake your ass up.
Where are we?
The factory.
I've been there before.
Oh, hey guys. Sorry, Wally's not in today. He had to go back to the dorms because he wasn't feeling very well. So he left me in charge.
Uh-oh. Did you hear that, Walls? I wonder just how sick the boy is.
Well, if he put that one in charge, he must be very sick.
Well, fuck you too, Wallace.
Have I tried any of Walden's food?
Are you kidding? If I did, I'd be dead.
I know, that's why I asked.
Well, I have a good mind to go home.
If you had a good mind, you wouldn't be here in the first place. Yeah, your company's good for what ails me.
Yeah? What ails you?
Insomnia?
All right, guys, here's my joke. What do you get when you cross the Atlantic with the Titanic?
I don't know, Jeremy. What do you get when you cross the Atlantic with the Titanic?
Halfway.
Hey, that was pretty funny.
No, it ain't. I was on this ship. Wasn't funny then, and it ain't funny now.
Well then, I'll just see myself out now.
Oh, now why did you have to do Jeremy like that?
Do what? I really was on the Titanic.
I know. You still have the dress you wore, so they'd let you in the lifeboat.
Well, time for a tea break.
All right.
Literal chap, ain't you? You know, I always regret I didn't study Shakespeare when I was a kid.
When you were a kid, you could have talked to Shakespeare. Oh.
What's the matter with you?
It's either this place or it's indigestion. I hope it's indigestion.
Why?
It'll get better in a little while.
That reminds me. This place has always reminded me of a sardine.
Why?
It's a little fishy.
So they blew up half of the factory, huh?
Yeah, but at least it blew up the right half.
Yeah. Theirs.
You two look like a couple of kindly old gentlemen. Can I hide in here?
Hey, Walden.
Oh, Ragsy.
Here's one you missed. Say, Kai, I was wondering if you...
Better get some new batteries for my hearing aid.
I fool you every time. Do you suppose they have any life on other planets?
What do you care? You don't have any life on this one. Hell, every week this place looks a bit better to me.
Every week your eyesight gets a little bit worse.
All right, Mordecai, no heckling. I mean, I didn't even come down here to work on anything with you today.
Have you ever been?
Hey, you know you appreciate my company.
You know you're right. In fact, I never enjoyed your company more than I did last week.
Oh, wait, I wasn't here last week.
Harass my case. Well, that was different.
Yep. Lousy.
But different.
Well, this has been an evening to remember.
Why?
I forgot.
Hey, it looks like we got our money's worth tonight.
But we paid nothing.
I know, that's what we got.
Let's switch channels, Kai. The show is dull.
You bet.
What is that?
It looks like a couple of artistic sketches of two ancient old guys flipping back and forth and complaining about none.
That's crazy. No one out there's gonna want to watch junk like that. Well, as they say in France, adios.
No, that's Spanish, Walls.
I know, I don't speak French.
I'm going to show you how to put this meatloaf in the oven and in just 30 short minutes. I burnt my entire house to the ground.
64 bits, 32 bits, 16 bits, 8 bits, 4 bits, 2 bits, 1 bit.
I see you got a knife there. It's quite a small one. You don't have a bigger knife? You don't. Nice bike you got there. Yeah, it has. It has 3 wheels. Do you have a child? No. No. So you're riding the bike.
It's fighting back.
Oh. Very demure, very cutesy, very mindful. That's not you! Especially if you're here? If we're looking each other in the eyeballs right now? You're not cutesy, you're not demure. You are very unkempt, uncontrolled, untamed. Very chaotic, very hedonistic. Cutesy and demure fear for their lives in the face of this chaos. You're not demure, you would lay a bitch out in a Waffle House. Let's be real right now.
I am not demure. I am depressed. I am not mindful. I am mentally unstable. I am not cute. I am crippled with anxiety.
Kinda cute though.